Namaste, Jai Bharat. It is no new thing or news to people to see that the radical jihadi terrorists often use women and children as shield in front of them to kill the non-believers whom they normally lovingly call as kafirs. This we have seen wherever there is jihadi terrorism. We've seen it in Gaza. We've seen Hamas doing it. We have seen all these terrorist groups doing it. Well, and we all also understand the status of women in such kind of a faith system. How the women are treated. This also is known to us. If you don't know, please find out. In Pakistan, most likely Asim Munir's idea it should have been, because he is a madrasa brand who becomes general, etc. So all such drawbacks of that. Pakistan, of course, they would always say that we had nothing to do with terrorism, but as a matter of bare fact, Pakistan has got four forces, the defense forces. Fourth estate, I call them, let me call them as estate. The fourth estate is jihadi terrorism, where the terrorists are fed, brought up, facilitated, and admired and revered. When a terrorist is buried, the army officers normally go and stand and put wreaths and respects and all kinds of things, because they believe that these terrorists are doing a great job for whatever they believe as true, whatever they believe as the truth. Recent development: women are a place for cultivation. That is what we had been hearing with such thoughts of radicals. Recently, what the news says that 5,000 women are recruited, educated women included. 5,000 women are recruited to explode themselves in terror activities as jihadis. Simple suicide bombers. Our former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi was killed in such a manner, but not by a radical terrorist, but the manner which they have adopted recently, it appears. And this is again, the hub is in Pakistan. And this time, in all likelihood, it is Munir who is heading this story. 5,000 women are getting trained for ultimate goal, that is jihadi terrorism. They are ready to go and exploit themselves. And yet, look at this. Think for yourselves. Do some introspection, not just speculation alone. The Pakistani journalists like Qamar Chima and what's his name? Tadad. I just miss his first name. They say that Bharat should talk to Pakistan. Trade should come. And you plot such things. You train terrorists with an explicit intention of attacking Bharat. And you plan about Ghazwa-e-Hind. And you have this ultimate objective of Darul Islam. And you still believe these things will work. So you train people to sacrifice their lives and not your lives. Not your lives, not the lives of anyone of your family, children. That part is very clear. And you want us to talk to. This phenomenon is now 5,000 women. And I don't understand what promises are given to these people after death. Because the kind of offers are given is two things. Normally these religions teach these two things. One, enough promises of rewards if you do all these things. Then there are plenty of promises of rewards. Then there is such threats which implants fear of punishment after death, because they are being told and taught that real life begins when you die physical body here. There is no logic in this saying. There is a logic in this saying. With one sentence I would like to express that. death logically, after death logically should be the same situation or at least similar situation of whatever you know about prior to birth. If you know about a life before birth, then you can expect that life after death. So if you do not know about a life before birth, how can you anticipate something about life after death? You can start it from the middle point. So whatever shall be after death shall exactly be. This is my belief. Whatever shall be after death should be exactly as whatever had been before birth. I would only want to say just one thing. You are not what you are. Whatever name, language, religion, etc., food you eat, all these things you have got conditioned depending upon the society in which you are born, and you don't expect that conditioning will continue after your death because your body is not there. Conditioning is not there. Whatever you have acquired as what you think you are is after you are born, and after that too of a considerable time of getting conditioned and acquiring whatever you find around you by observing and picking up and adapting. These things will have to be left as you leave this world. You can't carry them. So this identity, what you are very concerned about, shall not exist because the identity began after birth and that will cease to exist at death. So there is no continuity. This is what logic says. This is what I would like to also agree with. And after that you continue with your identity, I do not know. That's a faith means faith, alright. But for men, there are promises of wine flowing rivers which doesn't intoxicate in bracket, and 72 whores, wide-eyed, beautiful whores, who are eunuchs in bracket again. These promises are given for men. But I have not come across anything which makes any promises to women. So what these women are getting ready for through jihad, I don't understand. Anyway, this is something new. This 5,000 women terrorists who are ready to explode right in their nose is definitely a threat. Think about it and we shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.